Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Daveahue Jawn podcast.
First edition.
Well,
with our official new
technically,
name.
Yes. That's very much, yeah, you're right, Dave. Technically, this is the first edition of the Daveahue Jawn podcast under the new name. So we made a new video a few weeks ago after we went to the Res, our basketball courts to basically tell you guys that we made a new name. So it's now the Daveahue Jawn podcast. We think it's a great name. Dave has got some great idea for some merchandise. Shout outs to Terrence Brown, who we're hopefully going to get. We haven't told you yet, Terrence.
Did you speak to him?
No, I haven't said a goddamn word to him. But Terrence, I've talked to him about other things.
Well, Terrence, you're going to be doing some stuff.
Yeah, Terrence, you're going to be doing some merchandising for us. Hopefully, we'll hire you. Well, we can't really pay you in money, but we can pay you in,
TV specials.
I can whoop your ass in Super Smash Brothers. I mean, you can play me in Super Smash Brothers for free. But yeah, now Terrence, Dave had brought up the idea of getting you involved in merchandising.
I was going to speak to him first, but
yeah, but fuck it. Why not do this? Why not have it so like it's a public thing now? So Terrence, now you gotta have to.
I know the pressure's on, Terrence.
The pressure is on. So two things before we even start the show. Dave got a new hat. You wouldn't fucking notice it, but that's beautiful. Where did you get that from, Dave?
Oh, I have no idea. I got my fiance bought it for me for my birthday.
Oh, that's right. No, that's very nice. And it's your birthday soon, right? August.
July 21st.
July 21st. Wait, okay, that's pretty soon.
Yeah, it's next weekend.
Okay, yeah.
Got a little Wildcat on there.
Wildcat, Villanova. You love Villanova.
I do rep Nova, yeah.
Dude, good for you. I mean, you've always had it, and you always wear it so no one can even see what's on your hat.
I know. Well, are you repping Guinness? Is that your thing?
Yeah, I love Guinness. I do. I'm not gonna lie about that. But no, I just Guinness is pretty cool. Actually, I got this in Ireland at an airport. So no, in fact, the Guinness factory is one of my favorite things to go to. I have to make a pilgrimage there every 7 years or so.
Where's it at?
And in Dublin, Ireland. It's beautiful. You get to pour the perfect pint, which takes 119.5 seconds, and yeah, that's how much
math
time.
To it?
There is. So it's actually a beautiful, thing. But no, I do like Guinness a lot. So anyway, let's do something real quick. It's starting to get dark in here, so I'm going to turn on the lights. We're not going to edit this because we don't need to edit it. Whatever. Just real quick, a light here. Dave, do something. Do a song or dance or something.
Well, I don't know about all that.
Dave, Dave, that's all you had to do real quick because I turned on the lights. Was like a sound, like a song. And I could.
Our witty banter was enough.
That's true. You guys love it. That's why you're going to love the merchandise. You're going to love. You're already loving us on social media. We have over 50 some followers now on Facebook. Thank you guys. And we need you guys. Look, we're going to make us millionaires. Of course, is what we want you to do. Yeah, But look, let's just see how big this can get. I mean, why not? Why not? Help the local guys. Become big. Congratulations to Dave on the hat. Also, though, Dave said I probably shouldn't bring the iPad 1 on air and say we have a list of things and whatever.
I knew you'd do that.
Yeah, I know. You said you were like, that's the first thing you're gonna do. But it was the third thing I've done so far. So yeah, no, it's just beautiful. This is just a beautiful piece of machinery right here. It's just beautiful. Absolutely
almost
beautiful.
Archaic at this point.
I know, dude. It's 10 years old. It's next year it'll be 10 years old, but still fully functional. And it's just beautiful. I love it. So anyway, we brought up the new name. The Daveahue Jawn podcast is here to stay. You're gonna love, the merchandise and everything. There is something else we have to bring up, and that's a big fuck you to Bill Wimble. Yeah. So anyway. And let me preface this by saying I like you, Bill. Bill Wimble is someone we know, a friend of ours that we went to high school with. I actually wrestled with Bill too.
He was an all-state wrestler, right?
Me and him were both all-state wrestlers. Bill Wimble and I, we had the combined. We had the most wins combined.
No, I think Wimble was the opposite of an all-state wrestler. He didn't lose. He lost every single match, right? In a season or.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure him and I actually had the two worst records. Yeah,
of all time.
Yeah, but I don't know about all time. I don't know. No,
but he did not win, right?
Bill, you're going to have to correct us on this. And I wasn't even going to bring that up. That was all you, Dave. That's all you. No, I don't know. I think he wrestled in college, so he won in college. Did you?
Did he?
Yeah, dude, he wrestled for Ursinus. So
because he didn't win in high school.
Dude, I mean, follow your dreams. I mean, Bill Wimble could be on a fucking Wheaties box,
There you
dude.
go.
I mean, good for him. No, but I mean, the crazy thing though, Bill would be kicking people's ass.
That's what I heard.
Like,
And then he just
I remember Bill, like, Bill was actually that's the thing. Like, his record doesn't necessarily show
like his skill.
Yeah, because like Bill would be like just fucking people up, and then like he'd lose like in the last like 30 seconds, and I'd be like,
worse.
that was kind of heartbreaking though as his teammate, because I was like, damn it, like come on, I want to see him win. My record though wasn't the best. I mean, I was also wrestling. I was 190 pounds wrestling like kids who were like 270 because I was bumped up to that weight class.
Jeez.
So that wasn't easy. But that was high school wrestling. God damn, 13 years ago. But anyway, no, it was fun. Wrestling was fun. But no. So anyway, we know Bill Wimble. We know you. I fucking know you, Bill. And anyway, so last week, our friend Rob and me and Bill, we were hanging out. We were trying to go to the Spring City Hotel. See, Rob and I have this thing where we like to go...
like shitty small place.
Yeah. Rob and I have this thing where we like to go to these kind of obscure, like little, like, bars. Like, hole-in-the-wall bars, whatever the hell you're going to call them, right? And we like to do this thing, and, whatever. And so sometimes Rob will call Bill. And so, we try to go to the Spring City Hotel, that's closed. So we wound up going to this bar in Royersford called the Railroad Bar, which if you've ever seen, maybe you guys have seen this, maybe you've never even been to the bar, you've seen, with the, like on people's magnets that says RR, it'll be like...
In Royersford?
Yeah, it's for the, near the railroad tracks in Royersford, so on people's cars it'll say RR to stand for the Railroad Bar or whatever. And, yeah. So, we go to this bar, and I confront Bill about what he did on our fucking on our Facebook.
You asking for a fair one, Donnie?
Well, so here's what happened. So you guys all know I mentioned we have 51 followers so far. Oh, I'm kind of shaking the table. Thanks for pointing that out, Dave. No, so we have 51 followers on our Facebook group, and we have a rating of 3 now. Thanks to a good friend of mine, Walter Towns, writing us a good review.
Cool. We are a couple.
Cool, we fucking are. Thank you, Coach. We are. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. So we have a favorable review from my friend Walter, and we have a negative review from Bill Wimble.
A bullshit review.
That was
definitely.
Bill Wimble's review was bullshit, so that's why I, in a nice way, said, "What the fuck, Bill? Why'd you do that?" Bill thought it was funny.
I know.
Bill thought
he's a troll, dude. He's a classic.
Yeah.
Classic troll.
Yeah, he is. So Bill thinks it's funny.
He's a troll, dude.
And
he's winning by you talking about it.
Well, no, but here's the thing. He said he genuinely hates our content. And so I said, all right, well, why don't you fucking...
Would Bill give you credit if he liked it? Probably not.
No. So he said, he said he watches it because he hates it. And actually, that's great. You know what?
Hate watch it.
Hate watch it. Fucking please hate watch it.
Shit out of our show.
Please do that, Bill. And anyone else who's watching, if you hate us for whatever reason, I don't know why. I don't know why you'd hate us. Look at Dave. He's so young.
Cool hip guys.
We are fucking cool hip guys. So I don't know why. But anyway, please hate watch us. I'm totally fine with that. So honestly, Bill, I know you're going to watch this whole thing. So... please keep watching. Please keep. That helps our metrics. That's amazing. So I hope you do that. And the great thing is, Bill, technically you can only leave one review, so you can talk a bunch of shit, which is great too for our page.
Wait, tell us about this one-on-one altercation you had with him.
Well, it wasn't an altercation. I like Bill.
Any swings ever? Donnie, you got to defend the Daveahue podcast.
I would defend.
Just be soft around.
I would defend the Daveahue podcast honor. So if anyone takes a swing, I would, I'll have my iPad and we'll have to.
You keep that with you? Is that what it is?
I have to keep it in my pocket at all times. I mean, that's how it is. I have to keep it all times in my pocket. Like this is, you might not even notice it, but like,
is it pocket sized?
Dude! Fuck!
It really.
It actually oh my god! And this is how awesome. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is how awesome cargo shorts are. Oh my god, this is
that the next subject? The awesomeness of cargo shorts.
It's going to be now. Oh my god, you can fit an original iPad in this. So yeah, all right, Bill. Let's let you like you know.
Nah, we're good. We've done enough on little Bill.
All right, so anyway, yeah, so
little Bill Wimble, yeah.
That's all that happened. You know, we were at the bar, and actually, here's the thing I said to Bill, and again, I do genuinely like Bill. So I said, Bill, and I'm going to publicly extend this invitation to you as well. But I said, you know, Bill, we only really hang out.
You're going to wrestle him? Is that what it is? A one-on-one wrestling?
No, not even
publicity.
I mean, we could have. It could be like a all right, Bill.
Challenge him.
All right, Bill, you want to have a wrestling match? We could. What I was going to say, though. Or Bill, you want to meet me in the octagon?
All right, McGregor.
Yeah, McGregor is pretty cool, though. Yeah, so I told Bill, I was like, you know, we only really hang out through Rob. And I said to Bill, I was like, you know, Bill, one of these days, you know, we're going to... we're gonna hang out together, just me and you. So, Bill, I'm gonna extend that offer. You can do one of three things. You can either fight me in a wrestling match, you can come meet me in the octagon, or me and you could just go out together one time.
Have you ever just stepped foot in an octagon?
I've stepped foot. I can't think of anything to say after that. Damn. But I mean, Bill, one of three things: wrestling match, UFC match, or me and you. We just hang out sometime together, man. Because that would be nice if me and you could just do that. And not to say I don't want Rob there, but I'm saying you and I could maybe take the next step in our friendship and just, you know, and hang out together.
How do you go from "fuck you, Bill" to "let's take the next step in our friendship"?
Because I told Bill that that's what we could do. You know, I told him that we could do that, and I had actually thought 2 weeks ago. I was like, hey, I was going to hit Bill up, say, hey, you want to hang out, whatever. So yeah, those are your options, Bill. Those are your three options. Let me know which one. Remember, I have this iPad. So yeah, Bill. Keep hate watching though. But you know what was funny too? Apparently, Ricky,
my brother.
Yeah, your brother Ricky, had said he's seen the.
Yeah, I haven't asked him his opinion yet.
Yeah, so he said he's seen it. You know,
probably said it was weird or something.
Not that, but So then I was gonna text. I tried to send a message to Ricky, and I was like, yo, motherfucker, you're watching this shit. Why aren't you liking it? You know, but I accidentally sent it to your dad. So I sent it to your dad.
What'd he say?
Like, no, he didn't reply. I was like, oh, sorry, Mr. Watson. But like, because it said Rick, and then Ricky, and I was like, oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so, but then I just copied and pasted the thing I had sent to your dad to your brother. So
yeah, my dad's from Philly. He'll show up. He'll pull up at your door.
I'll need this iPad.
He had knee surgery. He'll give up to your door.
Damn. All right. Well, if you're watching, Mr. Watson, I'm sorry, but Ricky, you need to come on. You need to help us grow this thing. You definitely need to do that, Ricky. All right. So anyway, yeah, Bill. No, we love you, Bill, but just start liking the page or even dislike it. Subscribe. Anyway, and no, that's not desperate at all. We're not. Don't misconstrue it as that. Dave, you're shaking it. Well, all right, no. All right. Anyway, we're gonna move on though. So, let's move on from Bill Wimble to Wimbledon. Which actually, consequently, it always whenever I hear Wimbledon, it reminds me of him. Actually,
me too.
So let's tell me about. I mean, I know you said you haven't watched it as much this year, but I know back in the day, like you'd always be like, "Yo," it was the two things you always had to fucking watch was basketball, like NCAA tour. Like in
tennis,
March, you were nowhere to be found, and then
tennis.
Yeah, and tennis, and like Wimbledon tennis.
Wimbledon particularly because I was Murray. I was a big fan of Andy Murray.
You were. That's right. And actually, I was living in England when he finally won. Yeah,
he finally won.
And I actually watched that year. I was intently interested in
that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I know you didn't even watch the whole tournament this year, but what are your thoughts on what happened today?
Djokovic actually won today.
Did he win before against Federer or whatever? Or?
Yeah, Djokovic is a beast.
Okay.
Fed played really well though today. I mean, he's He's like 37, and he's still hanging around. I'd be like.
Well, we can't say.
I'd be like Vince Carter making an All-Star game this season. Fed's still like super talented, and he's ranked number 2 at his age, and
he's George's age.
Yeah.
Yeah. George just turned 38 last week, so happy birthday, George. Yeah. So okay, damn. All right.
It just ended a few hours ago, actually. Yeah, I think it was like a 5-hour match, too.
Yeah, I heard one of the longest in history. Right? God. Yeah. All right. So you think it was a good match?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, I haven't watched Wimbledon too much. I did see that there was a 15-year-old girl, Coco.
Oh, that's right, Coco.
I forget. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. It's like golf.
I don't remember, but she beat which Williams sister? Venus.
Right out the
Venus.
jump.
Okay,
yeah, in the first round.
Okay, so she beat, and that was actually
she lost to the eventual winner, who actually ended up being Serena.
Really?
Serena.
Okay.
Well,
that's interesting. It's interesting. I mean, I gotta say it's impressive too, because I mean, when I was 15, I was.
Oh my God! You think about it, like just do nothing.
Yeah, like
nothing of importance.
Like you might play for your local school, like sports team, but the idea that you're going to be at that high level, no, that was impressive. I mean, and obviously
she made it all the way to the round of 16.
Yeah,
top 16, and she lost to
and she could easily have a 25-year career in the sport, 20-year career. I mean, the Venus sisters, the Williams sisters, how old are they?
They're older. I'm not sure.
Close to 40, right?
No, I don't know about that. They might be mid-30s.
Well, I mean, look, I'm 31, so
they've been in the spotlight for so long. They may seem older than they actually are.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially since Serena's been at one of the best for.
I still think Tiger Woods is like 25, but I mean he's like 45 now. Yeah, I mean that's true. But what was impressive about Coco. I mean, yeah, she's beating Venus,
grown woman.
Yeah, who has like how many Grand Slams or whatever. So that's pretty impressive. So I think she'll have a long career and probably a successful career. Well, look, either she'll have a long successful career or this will be it. Who knows? Which could happen.
She made thousands of dollars. Like, she made a lot of money.
Yeah, she made more money than... Yeah, that's true. Than I did when I was 15. I mean, cutting grass doesn't really get you that much. But yeah, okay. So she's making a lot of money, and she's young. So hopefully she doesn't tear her ACL or something that couldn't allow her to play. Honestly, an injury is probably the only thing that would really stop her, I guess, right? Well, I mean, she's already at that high level.
It could have just been luck, You catch a hot streak.
But hasn't the Williams sisters? They really started like when they were like 18, competing at this level, right?
I don't know about 18, but they were pretty young.
Well, I thought I heard that.
But they were like prodigies, though.
Well, but so is it a good or bad thing that she was competing at this level at this age?
Well, it's not bad. How could it be bad?
Well, but I mean, maybe is it like too soon? Like in baseball, if you bring a prospect up too soon,
it'd be different. You earn your way there.
Okay. Oh, well, I wanted your professional opinion.
Tennis guru, not so much. Not anymore. I don't really watch.
Well, you were at one point.
Yeah.
A lot more than me. So, all right, that's good. So another thing I want to talk to you about, Dave, besides Bill Wimble and Wimbledon, is basketball. Because the last time we had it's been.
I think I was guessing. I think the last video we had, I was guessing that the Bucks.
I remember exactly what you said.
To the championship.
You were like, yeah. No, here's what you said. I remember exactly what you said. I don't even have to watch the tape. I'm sure I remember this. So you had said that the 76ers would win against the Raptors. Then you said the Bucks would beat the 76ers, which obviously never took place. No. And then you said it didn't matter who from the East really got in because the Warriors were going to beat them.
Yeah, but let's not get it twisted. Like, there's an asterisk next to that win.
Is there?
Yeah, there's. I mean, both Clay got hurt and Kev got hurt.
I think
the Sixers would have won if they were playing. The Bucks, whoever was at the East, was going to win. If those guys
I don't remember if it was Shaquille O'Neal or I don't remember if it was Shaq or one of the other commentators that said this. I don't remember which commentator said this, but they said, there are no asterisks on an NBA championship.
Well, they're wrong. Because
why are they wrong?
Because their two best guys got injured. And not only did they get injured, they were getting hot. I think Clay just had a big third. I believe it happened in the third, and then he got hot, and then he got hurt, and not even just like he sore ankle and busted it out for it. Like Clay won't be playing
for a year, right? Yeah. Well, an ACL. I had an ACL tear. That's what ended my.
They're not small. They're career shifting injuries.
Yeah.
So Clay might not come back the same.
Well, Dave, that's what ended my NBA and NFL.
You're illustrious.
My knee.
It wasn't for that knee. It was that you were NBA bound.
Dude, and NFL, like, just like spare time. Like, that's, yeah. Well, and
NFL, you were going to do the NFL as a side hustle?
That's what I mean. Dude, and that's, I could have been like a field goal kicker.
Right.
Or just like a linebacker on my spare time. Yeah, placeholder. I get, whatever. $3 million a year, fine. And then, I just do that on Sundays, and then I just don't play Sunday NBA games. Right. But so I can definitely understand how the ACL thing is, that's big.
But Achilles is worse, dude.
Yeah.
Achilles.
I don't even want to imagine that. God, any of that.
Achilles is a killer, dude.
Oh, my God.
15 years ago, there's a wrap in your career. 20 years ago, it was your career was done.
All you'd have is then to play N64 and like you can pager, But I think, injuries. I remember when I did have my knee surgery though. The doctor was explaining basically he was moving he was showing me a model of the knee and the tendons or whatever, and he was like, it's pretty easy to tear something. Like, it's real easy. And he was like, basically, the safest thing is to just kind of run in a straight line. He said, basically, the tendons or whatever aren't designed for, like, the fast cutting that's in,
every sport.
Well, especially, like, basketball and, like, football, because you have to cut, change direction. But even, this year, one of the reasons why the Phillies aren't doing as well as I'd want them to do, McCutcheon. He got hurt. He's kind of running. He was in, like, what would be the term be for that? Throw around? No, not throw around. Where he gets caught in between. God damn it! How do I not remember this? I do not remember this term.
When they get caught in between.
Caught bases. In between. Yeah, I don't remember the term, but yeah. So he was kind of caught in that, and it didn't even look like a big turn, but he tore it, and so it's really easy.
Was it Achilles?
No, it was his ACL. ACL, I think. Yeah. So it's easy to do. Obviously, big injury. Some people never come back from it or whatever. It kind of feels like
more. It's more easy to come back.
No, yeah. You can. You can. I couldn't, but you can come back from it. And play at that level again. But it's just not as easy, and it will be different. I've even noticed my knee is different now. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not as like bendy and flexible. The surgeon did a great job. It's fine. But it's just not the same. And they said it wouldn't be the exact same. So that sucks. But anyway, basketball, let's close this out, though. So what are you thinking of the free agency? Obviously, the Raptors won, which pissed me off because they beat the Sixers.
Kawhi's a beast, though. He did earn it. But
he did. They earned it.
But they played against a depleted team.
Yeah, well, and that's... Look, my whole thing is the Lakers didn't win. So, the Lakers didn't win...
But they did get Anthony Davis, so
fine, they can have.
They'll probably be in the playoffs at least.
If they want to be the 7th or 8th seed in the playoffs and go out in the first round, I don't have a problem with that. I just don't want to see the Lakers win or the Yankees win ever again. I just can't stand those two teams winning. The
only thing I don't like about the Lakers is just a lot of free agents want to go there, and so they get lucky, and then they get Anthony Davis and LeBron James.
Yeah,
the Sixers had to tank for years to be where they're at.
But I think LeBron did that for a business decision. Like it was all about
LA and
he wants to shoot the movie, and I think he just did it. And dude, I think he's gonna end just like in like a year or two. He'll get traded to Cleveland or something. He'll end his career.
I do think
to end it there.
They are, like, if Anthony Davis gets injured and then you have another lose season.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
He's like, how many problems? Who?
LeBron, like 35?
Yeah, he's...
All right, so he's
up there. He's in his 16th year.
Yeah, God, that's... Well, okay, so he's like 34, 35. Well,
And he's still amazing. He's still like an all-star level.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So he's got probably 4 or 5 years at least, so... Yeah, you're right. I could see him doing that. If stuff goes south and the Lakers, don't make the playoffs next year, under his contract, could he demand a trade? Well, I guess, wait.
I think he can opt out after this season.
Oh, can you? Okay. Well, and I guess if you're LeBron James, you can pretty much do what you want. He might as well be the Lakers president right now.
No, I don't know. I don't think so, dude.
Well, look, you have
what I don't like about that whole Anthony Davis thing, he like openly was trying to get him over there, and Anthony Davis was just like, okay. He was blowing up trades. Anthony Davis was intentionally blowing up trades, telling him, if you get me for just 1 year, I'm gone.
Yeah.
So it made it difficult for the Pelicans to really send him anywhere.
Well, but is that, I know, and this is a trend the last few years. I think a lot of people have said like when LeBron teamed up with Bosh.
Well, not that. It's more of players controlling their destiny free agency wise.
So is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, should the team have control over that, or should the individual players have control over that?
I mean, the players should definitely have control of it, but I don't think you should do.
But is that good or bad for the league?
I don't think it's bad to do what Anthony Davis. I don't think is good to tell a team to have your team that you're on tell them sabotage their opportunity to get more value for you by saying you're gonna leave no matter what because you want to go to one place. That's not good for the league. That's not good for anything.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I mean, other than him, which is fine. I mean, he's an individual and he needs his money and he's got to, taking care of himself is his prerogative, which is he's allowed to have.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, yeah, no, I don't fault that at all. You got to look out for yourself.
Well, I'm not by no means in my own.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it's not.
Well, see,
it's not cool to do what he did to the Pelicans.
Yeah.
Especially a team he's been on for his whole career.
Too. That's so sad. But I think it's an adorable name. Isn't it? It's very cute. No, I think my just thought of it, and from what I've seen commentators say about it, is just commentators laugh, Dave, laugh. That's funny, isn't it?
No, I mean you're really saying, "Hey, these people said this."
Well, I don't fucking remember their names, Dave. I'm just bringing this up. Right. I've just seen a bunch of commentators. I think maybe Stephen A. Smith. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith.
Shout out.
Maybe he might have said that. I don't remember if it was him. I watch so much stuff, and you just see stuff on your phone all day and whatever, and I don't remember exactly who said it. But on the one hand, I like it. Because it's pretty cool, because then you can see these superstar teams that are pretty cool, and that's entertaining. And that's the whole thing about sports is you're going to buy a ticket, to go to the game, or you're going to watch it on TV. You're going to do it if it's entertaining. And seeing LeBron James play with other superstars is pretty fucking cool. But at the same time, it's like it makes stuff competitive. I mean, less competitive in the league. And like you said, we had to tank for years because if you're not LA and you're not whatever, right. I mean, even the Clippers, they haven't been doing as well, I guess. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Well, they've been good recently. They made the playoffs last year.
Yeah, but I mean, like...
And then they got Paul George and Kawhi.
But I mean, historically speaking, I remember the Clippers being in the fucking bottom of the barrel, way back in the day.
Alton Brand days.
But just because they're LA, I think they're in that market, I think some cities have an advantage. Like, poor Toronto, you're never going to see another championship again. Canada will never see, and I love you, Canada, but you're never going to see.
And they wouldn't have if the Warriors were healthy. They wouldn't have won.
Well,
but that can turn because the Knicks was that. The Knicks is the big city. The Knicks are still one of the most profitable teams to exist in all of pro sports.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
New York Knicks.
But no one wants to play for them now.
Not only that, they've been bad for 20 years or something.
They haven't made the playoffs.
The last time they made the playoffs, Ewing was on the team.
Yeah, I was going to say that. In fact, dude, actually, I remember that series. It was 99, and it was one of Patrick Ewing's last year. And I remember watching that game with Patrick Ewing. Yeah, that's right. Oh, my God.
But
he's probably 55 now.
People are saying that they don't, the Knicks are not that destination anymore. The big city and the bright lights playing at Madison Square Garden. It's not the same anymore.
Well, that's true. But the Stephen A. Smith got to do something about that. Stephen, you need to take over. You need to buy the team.
I love how he just goes nuts.
Yeah, I could just.
I'm the one on his radio show. He opened up with, "I'm not supposed to be here today." It's like, damn, Steve, take it easy. It's 5 a.m.
I could, dude. Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be here today.
I could imagine going out, maybe having breakfast with him before his show.
Like he shows up. God damn it, they Knicks today. I was like,
yeah, he's pissed off about that.
And Steve, we're in public. What the fuck?
And then imagine him being he looks at a menu or something. He's like, I don't want toast.
Wings. No wings.
And then
wings.
How could you do that? How could this be for breakfast? Buffalo style what? And then imagine him you saying, what do you mean, Steve? And no one asked you. And then him flipping at the waitress or something. But he's not even flipping out. That's just how he speaks.
I mean, I guess.
I
think it's all for TV, I believe.
All right, so let's pretend we're out for breakfast right now. You're Stephen A. Smith, and I'm Stephen A. Smith's friend. Hey, Steve, how you doing today?
Doing Knicks. Knicks! The Knicks are doing bad. They didn't get to Kevin Durant. Knicks!
Steve, calm down. How bad are the Knicks doing?
Fucking Stephen A. I swear to God, it's,
Dave,
if he's like that in person, I just don't think he's like that in person. But
I've never seen him fucking smile. The only time
I saw an interview with I think it was like Brendan Schaub. And Brendan Schaub on his podcast, he was saying how Stephen A. just goes from random person to person, random stranger to stranger, having these debates all the time. So maybe he is that. I don't know.
Well, but I mean, I guess that's his profession, though. That as a sports journalist,
I think
that's what he does.
I think it's what strangers want to talk to him about. Like you're not going to go.
Well, sure.
Hey, Stephen A. How they say, hey, Stephen A. Give me your opinion. Oh, the Sixers are better than this and stuff like that. And then he just rails off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first, a few things about that, Dave. We need to do a standalone segment where maybe we do a skit where, like, one of us plays Stephen A. Smith. Probably you.
I can't do Stephen A. Smith.
Why the fuck? You just did. No. All right, poll. Can he do the Stephen A. Smith impression or not? I can, but he did it better than me. So, yeah, we'll do a poll. We'll do a poll on the Facebook group later and, whatever. But, yeah, we'll do that. But, no, but Stephen A. Smith, I mean, I like hearing him. I think
funny. Yeah,
he is, and he adds that entertainment value to it.
Who's the best person you like to watch, listen to?
I mean, I'd probably say Stephen A. Smith when it comes to sports.
Shannon Sharp.
I like Shannon
Sharp.
I like how he pronounces the word skip. Like he has an skip. Like he is an interesting. I don't know where he's from.
He comes in with the blunts and then with the fucking drinks.
Yeah.
He's wild. I love him.
I like him too. So, I mean, he's cool. Skip Bayless is all right.
Oh, he's awful. I hate Skip.
Really?
Skip's awful.
The
only reason why I watch that show is because Shannon.
Yeah. I like Skip. But I mean, so we'll do a skit on that. But Stephen A. Well, what?
We were talking about NBA playoffs.
Well, I wasn't done about Stephen A. Smith, Dave. I would have two more things to say about Stephen A. One, he doesn't, he rarely smiles except when he trolls the Dallas Cowboys. Like, I remember he did, a whole video where he
came out with that cowboy hat.
Yeah, and he was, laughing. I thought that was funny. Two, for you kids out there, here's something Stephen A. Smith said that it was kind of inspirational. He was like, you know what? You probably, what was the quote? He was like, I'll paraphrase it. He was like, he said something to the effect of, only a few of you can be LeBron James or whoever. But he was like, everyone can be Stephen A. Smith. Everyone has that chance. You don't have to have some God-given athletic talent to be like a sports reporter. Now, obviously, he's good. And I would say that, no, not everyone has the talent he does in his analytical skills and his presentation. However, I think if people want to follow their dreams, I think we should be telling kids, yeah, you know what? Good. If you're really that good and you want to be the next LeBron James or I don't know, Eli Manning or whatever, maybe try to follow that. But probably you're more likely than not, you're going to be able to be like a sports journalist or something like that. And maybe, obviously you'll have a good career and maybe work your way up to someone with the stardom of Stephen A. Smith, who must have millions, obviously, maybe not like an athlete, but he's still probably living pretty good. So, I mean,
is that the inspirational segment for the day?
That's the inspirational segment. And we want to live as good as him someday, and we will. So, yeah. So, I'm sorry. What did you want to talk about next, Dave? I'll see what else we have on the iPad 1 with no camera. But what else did you?
what else we got on there?
Dude, we can. Well, we don't want the video to go on too long. And there's other stuff we can talk about. Okay, so we talked about Bill fucking Wimble. We talked about Wimbledon. We talked about basketball. So let me ask you real quick about basketball, though. We'll kind of close out basketball with this. Who wins the NBA championship next year and why? What's your prediction in July? 11 months before it's going to start. What is your prediction? And hopefully you don't fuck this up like you did this year.
Who knows, dude? I mean,
well,
the Clippers are really nice with Paul George and Kawhi. I think Clippers might be the front runners
to win it all. Who wins the East? Who are the Clippers going to play in the conference finals? I mean, in the NBA finals.
Sixers.
Oh,
the Sixers picked up Warford, and they got a 3-and-D guy and Josh Richardson.
So do you think
re-signed Tobias Harris?
That was it sucks they didn't resign Butler, but I think he didn't want to be here. I like Jimmy a lot.
I don't know what his thing. He just goes from team to team. He's like, I don't get it. He just goes somewhere. He's successful, takes up his playoffs, and he leaves. He's like, that's it.
And how was his deal good? I mean, to go to Miami. And he said a few years ago he'd never play in Miami.
Yeah, I saw that when he was. But it was like a high school thing. I think.
Was his deal good?
I mean, I guess. I mean, the money's there. We could have paid him.
Could we have paid him and Tobias though?
No, not both.
Should we have paid him over Tobias?
I don't know. There's been like locker room things. Like he has the intensity of Kobe, but not all the skill. Like he tends to rub people the wrong way. So maybe long term that might have been an issue. Yeah. But Tobias is younger. I mean, he's got
okay, yeah. I guess I just appreciated how Jimmy fought. He fought in those playoffs.
He's a junkyard dog.
Yeah, like he's a
beast.
Honestly, nothing against the rest of the team, but it seemed like he was the one that wanted it the most in Game 7.
Well, like I said, he's a junkyard dog. He's got something, a chip on his shoulder. He's got an edge,
Well, but the thing I appreciated about that is I think in professional sports you can make the argument that money is more important sometimes than competitiveness, and maybe it's a business to an extent, so you have to understand that. But I just appreciated how he was someone who during Game 7 he didn't know if that was going to be his last game as a 76er or not, or maybe he said, fuck it, I am going to leave and whatever. But he still fought like it was like he was willing to fight. As if he was going to be a 76er for the rest of his career. And I appreciated that. I appreciated that tenacity. So do we get Kyle Korver back, too? I've been hearing rumors. I've been hearing rumars about that.
That's what I heard. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. See him retire as a Sixer. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a shooter. He'll be able to shoot until he's in his deathbed. Like, shooting's one of those things, when you can shoot, that's it. I mean, you shoot it for the rest of your life. You really, because it's all about muscle memory. So it's... Okay. I mean, he really can't... It's not like his game was dependent on athleticism or anything like that, so he'd still be useful. Okay. Oh, yeah, especially since the Sixers' shooting was one of our issues.
All right. Dude, so we can get Kyle Korver back, and apparently he used to frequent the Phoenixville Giant, right? I remember you told me that. I had no idea. You were like, did you see him there before?
People would say he'd always see him. I guess it was his girlfriend or something like that at the time.
That lived here?
Lived here or something like that.
Well, and did you ever see him?
No, I've heard people that have them.
I didn't see him, but I saw Sammy down there at the King of Prussia Mall. I think he was from Canada, right?
Yeah.
Because and I didn't fucking put it together when I walked by. Like this was like 2008 or 7 or whatever the fuck he was here. He was, I see some 6'8", however the fuck tall.
6'11" or 6'10".
6'10". However the fuck tall he was, wearing like Canadian basketball kind of jumper or sweatsuit or training gear, whatever the fuck we call it, right? And
were people like surrounding him?
No, I think he was walking with like a few people, but it wasn't like a big deal, and no one was like swarming him. And I walked by and I went to the Apple store. I think that was actually the day that I was there with. I don't know what we were doing. George and I were there, and then I couldn't find George, and my phone was dead, so I went and used one of the Apple phones at the store then I called George. I called George's number and found him. But then I tried to look, and I was like, wait, who the fuck was this? Whatever. And I walked around the mall just to see if I could see this guy again. And that was before, I didn't really, you didn't really have, the camera phones weren't that great then. So I didn't even think about like trying to get a selfie or whatever. I just wanted to see him and see, was that the guy? And I couldn't find him again. So either he probably left right away or went into one of the high-end stores or whatever. But yeah, so no, I never, that was it. That was it. But I have seen Santa Claus and Rudolph at the mall, and they'll talk to you. I mean, I'm sure Sammy would have said hi, too, if I would have recognized him right away.
Oh, dude, that would have been awesome.
I know, it would have been. Damn. All right. So one last thing, Dave. We're going to have the Surprise Dave segment. So I have something in my pocket right now. I'll take out, actually, I have 2 things in my pocket. Well, actually, now that this is no longer in the cargo pocket, which is amazing that this fits in there. That still blows me away. That fits in there. I'm going to take my phone. I got a missed call from Daveahue an hour ago. Okay. Oh, that's right. That was when I walked out. Okay. Check my email real quick. Nothing big. Go ahead. I have something else in my pocket, though. And I want you to try to guess what it is in 3 guesses. As usual.
It fits in your pocket.
Fits in my pocket.
It's smaller. Mm-hmm. Something to do with the Phillies? Reading Phillies?
Absolutely nothing to do with baseball.
Anything to do with sports in general?
Not really.
Oh, shit, Donnie. That could be anything.
You're right. That's why I'm surprised. Dave's supposed to be surprised. Of course it could be anything.
Video game of old school N64 video game cartridge.
Nope, they're all over there.
Okay.
One last bonus guess, Dave. Could it be?
No idea.
You have to take a guess.
That's
Just say chicken.
another. I don't know. And Game Boy cartridge.
No, it's a kazoo.
What the fuck? Are you about to play?
Yeah. So this is the kazoo. I actually got this from the St. James General Store. Actually, right before I moved from Long Island 2 years ago. So yeah.
Oh, wait, how does one play the kazoo? Like, is it? I thought it was just
I'll show you. It's Bastille Day, by the way. Do you know what that means? I'll explain that later. And you can maybe guess the song and try to guess the day.
That's not real. That's not how you play it. The whole thing? The whole song? Oh my god. Alright, enough, Donnie. Enough. Jesus, what song was that?
Alright, so it's Bastille Day.
This is a bullshit instrument.
Alright, so it's Bastille Day.
I mostly just hear you humming. Are you playing it right?
Okay, yes, I'm playing it right. This is a kazoo. Okay. So it's Bastille Day.
That's weird. It got weird. That's good.
Got real weird. Did it get real weird?
The length of it is what made it weird.
That's hard to do. You gotta take a breath. You can't. It's getting hot here.
Dude, I just hear you humming. You're just humming. You're just humming into.
Okay, no. This took like 3 seconds to learn. But all right, so this is a kazoo, and
there's no way you're playing that right. Because you're.
You want
that's
to
what you're
try
doing.
it?
No, it's a fucking weird made up instrument.
Yeah, everything's a made up instrument.
No, that's a fake instrument. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, so it doesn't produce any kind of music?
Not really. Not the way you were playing it.
Really? So if I can't, I can't. Anyway, so it's Bastille Day. It's like the French Independence Day. So that was the French national anthem. I should have brought the little flag and everything.
That was. Is it longer than that? But that was pretty long.
I mean, with most national anthems, there's more like than one stanza. Like the Star Spangled Banner, for example, there's actually 4 stanzas. We only play the first stanza, and actually there's 5th if you include the Civil War verse. So there's actually the Star Spangled Banner is it's much longer than the first. We just sing the first refrain, or whatever stanza, refrain, whatever that is. I'm not necessarily musically inclined to playing a kazoo. I'm just saying that's.
You're just humming into a metal place.
But I also found you can. But also. So it's kind of like, yeah, if you kind of, I don't know, I don't know anything about music. I've never played an instrument in my life. I sucked at the recorder, the harmonica. I never really put much effort into it. But I think if you use your finger and kind of, mimic what it would sound like, is if you just went like this, that would sound not as good. But if you kind of do this. Kind of sounds better, So I don't fucking know. Is this how you play the kazoo? Let us know. I don't know.
Oh, you think there's kazoo enthusiasts out there?
Dude, there must be. If you can buy this at the St. James General Store, you can do anything. All right, so Well, that's all the time we're going to have for the Daveahue Jawn podcast. We actually have another video to film, a standalone video. We're actually going to be unboxing the PlayStation Classic. So watch that video too. So we're going to end it. And Dave?
Are you going to take us out in song?
No. Happy birthday, Dave. Oh, no, roll it. Oh, wait.